Hello once again, my people. It is I, Vid, and welcome to my burning heart. Alright, I need a little bit of backstory as to why I'm playing this game right now. If you did not see the video that I posted yesterday, Can Buddy just decided to stop working. Like, she does not want to work anymore. And so now I don't know what to do, and I don't know who to go to fix it. So instead, we're just going to start another BL visual novel, so in that way people can stay interested. And so before this, I tried playing Dramatical Murder. That went horribly. I got it downloaded, but I can only see like 1/36 of the screen. That went horribly. So maybe if I get it to get it fixed later on, maybe I'll start Dramatical Murder. But for the moment, I'm gonna start with My Burning Heart because it was on the first of my list of games to play. So without further ado, let's get started. Hopefully you guys like the color, the ambiance. You know, it's very Middle Eastern, so I wanted to kind of go with like a orange hue to it. All right, let's go. Start. My heart is burning with love. All can see this flame. My heart is pulsing with passion, like waves on an ocean. My friends have become strangers, and I'm surrounded by enemies. Period, bitch! Come through, let's go. But I'm free as the wind, no longer hurt by those who reproach me. I'm at home, wherever I am. And in the room of lovers, I can see with closed eyes the beauty that dances behind the veils. Intoxicated with love, I too dance the rhythm of this moving world. This is very poet, like come through poetry. Let's go. I've lost my sense in my world of flowers. Yalal al-Dir-Rumi, 13th century poet. Oh, 13th century poet. That's why it sounds so poetry, flowy, artistic. All right, let's go, bitch. Oh, hello. Oh, hi.
There must be a mistake. Where are you taking me?
Oh. All right, there's a lot to unpack here. They got themselves voice actors to say all the lines. There's a man that is beaten up, cut, bruised, obviously probably enslaved because girl fashion. And I don't know who this man is, but this man's a man's. Like, this man is a man, you know what I mean? Like, a man!
I thought we were going to the work fields.
Oh, so he definitely is probably, like, a slave. I kind of got the synopsis of the game, but still. Also, like, come through long, flowy hair. Come through androgynous bitch. Come through non-binary queer.
Why? Aren't you happy to be in this magnificent palace instead?
He said man. He said man's man. He said royalty. He said you're gonna be my bitch whatever you want. Alright, come through.
Welcome to the humble dwelling of His Majesty, the Sultan Abd al-Rashid, blessed by the Lord and owner of the town and land as far as the eye can see.
How the fuck did I get that name right? I'm not Middle Eastern. Like, I'm just Spanish. Like, she's Latino. She's not Middle Eastern. How did... I've been playing too much Assassin's Creed to get that name right. Bitch, I'm supposed to be American. How am I good with names?
The Sultan? Does that mean I work as a palace servant?
You asking a lot of questions for being a slave, honey. You should get whipped for that. Was that bad?
Not exactly.
Oh.
You've been bought as an addition to our Sultan's harem.
Oh, so he said slut. Oh, so he gonna be a slut. He gonna, no matter what, no matter if he wants it, if he needs it, if he desires it, he gonna be a slut, bitch. All right, come through. Who are you?
What? I'm not a girl.
Adnan, that's what it is. Okay, so never mind. Not androgynous, not non-binary. He just happens to have long, flowy hair. He's gonna fight.
Our Sultan owns a harem full of the most beautiful, delicate women in the kingdom. And a separate one with handsome and elegant men.
Oh, so we really gonna get it with the mans. We really gonna get it manses. We already gonna get it with the mans, bitch.
In fact, I'm still considering if I've made a good enough acquisition with you.
Ooh.
You're all skin and bones. Not graceful at all.
All skin and bones, then feed me. Feed me that bread, bitch. Get me fat. Get me plump. Get those juices flowing out.
That's not my fault. You should address your complaints to the slave market's manager. He's quick to use the whip, and not exactly generous with the supplies.
Ooh. That's... With the facial expression that he's giving, maybe he should have... I'm not a voice actor, but I was like, maybe he should have been like a little bit more concerned instead of angry. I'm not sure.
That won't be an issue here. If you manage to please the Sultan, of course.
Please the Sultan with your pussy, bitch. Get it slam dunked, perra.
I'm not a prostitute. You can take me back to the slave market if you please, but I'll never accept doing gross things with a disgusting old pervert.
Damn, those are fighting words, but honestly, props to you. If it was me, I'd probably be like, all right, you know what? If I can get paid, if I can live a happy life, let's go.
You better mind your tongue, kid. Our Majesty is a most dignified, strong, and handsome man.
Thank you. Make yourself gay.
Deserving of better servants than yourself.
Exactly. Make him gay.
But since I went through the trouble of choosing you and bringing you here, we'll let the Sultan decide if you're worth his time.
Damn, taking it to the Sultan, taking into his Majesty already. Just straight up, just gonna grab me by the neck and just be like, obey me, and I'll go like, yes, daddy.
I'd rather not.
If you're really not up to the task, I can happily relocate you. To our own crop fields, of course.
Oh, and then you're gonna literally die.
I can't assure you the foreman isn't as quick with a whip as the slave market's manager, though. And, to my knowledge, the slaves who work there are forced to wear a pair of nice shackles on their ankles to prevent escape.
This is how we're starting the game. We're starting with being slave, like just be straight up being a slave. God damn.
And the food consists mostly of soup. With a handful of rice some days, of course. Perhaps you can even taste meat once a year on the Sultan's birthday.
Bitch, you... Honey, be a prostitute. For your body's sake. For your body's state. Sleep with that man.
Meanwhile, here in the palace, all the harem servants eat generous rations of meat, fish, and fruit daily, dress in only the finest silks, and are allowed free time to wander around, read, or practice dancing.
Oh, and you best be practicing dancing if you want to get any of those men's, bitch. Dude. Be a salute. Literally, your life depends on it. Grow up to be a salute.
Surely someone like you, used to a rough life on the streets, would enjoy this lifestyle for a change.
I know, straight up. Aren't you saying yes?
Think of it as a job. It's not so hard. The Sultan is an agreeable man. I won't tell you he's easy to please, but I'm sure you're not as foreign to putting your ass to good use as you pretend.
Oh, period. You just be shaking it. Listen, that's a wop, bitch. Okay, listen. He might be Cole in this case and just like have that wet ass pussy just shaking everywhere. Like, I've never even seen this game. I don't know what to expect, but I'm only assuming that since it's a BLG, he's used to like shaking that wop whenever he walks in, bitch. Just do it for Majesty.
Shut up!
You've never what? The memory of a certain childhood friend came to Adnan's mind, making him stop in his tracks. You thought wrong, bitch! Ali and he were close for years, and used to play together every time Ali could escape from his mother's grasp. No need to say that his family didn't like that their eldest son was so fond of a homeless boy. As soon as they hit puberty, their games changed though, and Adnan sometimes wondered what would have happened between them if Ali's family hadn't hurried to marry him to a wealthy girl from another town. Anyway, they never went as far as the Sultan's vizier was suggesting, and no, he hadn't tried with anyone else either. The vizier's stupid smirk brought Adnan to reality again.
I wasn't so far from the truth, Good to know.
Oh, so he knows that he's a dirty little slut. Period. Let's go.
Then let's proceed. We can't bring you to the Sultan looking like that, can we?
Put on some makeup. Get those scars out of the way. Get him some clothes.
Halim will help you bathe and dress accordingly. Halim, come here.
Yes, Your Highness.
She's a fucking femboy at the fuck up, honey. If I didn't know that this was a man's, I thought that this would be what's her fucking name from fucking Fire Emblem Fates, you know, Miss You are the ocean's great waves, destined to seek life beyond the shore, just out of reach, yet the waters ever fade. Flowing like time, the path is yours to climb. That bitch.
Sing with me a song of conquest and fate.
If I didn't know, I would have assumed that this femboy looking hoe named Halim, I thought that he would be that bitch from Fire Emblem Fates, and I'll be like, that's copyright. That's copyright infringement. You owe Nintendo money.
Take the new one to the bathroom and scrub him until he stops smelling like a market's turd.
Those are some fighting words, bitch.
He must look worthy of our majesty by dinner time. Is that clear?
You two are gonna fuck in the bath, I can tell.
Of course. Pleased to meet you. My name is Halim, as you've heard.
Who is this voice actor? I feel like I've heard this voice actor before.
What's your name?
What's your name? Okay, Dora.
Adnan.
Oh, but you're still wearing those horrible handcuffs. Your Highness, can I take them off?
Oh, yes. Sure.
He doesn't give a single fuck.
I'll leave him in your capable hands, Halim.
The slave bowed repeatedly as the vizier while freeing Adnan's wrists.
Of course, Your Highness. Rest assured, I'll do a good job.
I'm sure that you're gonna do a good job, and let me tell you, I thought that he was gonna be the bottom. He's probably gonna be the top if this decides to be a route. Let's be totally fucking real here, Miss fucking femboy white hair. Not as good as Hunter, like, not as, like, femboy as Hunter, but, like, the femboy bitch. And you know what? They all look like adults. Oh shit, am I making shots? I am indeed.
Follow me, please. I'll show you around. This is the common room of the male harem.
Not even a proper fate. Alright, let's go. Let's come through, Miss Honey, Miss Ma'am, Miss Goddess, Miss Sweetheart. Let's go. Clean up this fucking whore, bitch.
The female harem is on the other side of the palace, in the tower. But it's completely forbidden to have any contact with the women in there.
Oh, so yeah, we're gonna have gay sex all the time, honey.
Here is where we hang out when we aren't busy with tasks. And also where we sleep at night.
A lot better than what you're used to, isn't it? What's your name, Adnan? Little grumpy emo boy. Oh, fuck me, emo boy.
Come on, fuck me, emo boy.
I fucking love her. I love that Miss fucking TikTok woman. She's so funny.
Tasks? What kind of tasks?
We love when my sister comes home and says hi. I love that. She's fantastic and I love her.
Don't worry about them. It's just easy stuff. I'll tell you more about it tomorrow. For now, let's focus on making you look pretty for our Sultan, shall we?
Oh, pretty. So he is a bottom. He is a bottom, looking pretty. You gonna be looking like Goddess instead of emo boy, bitch. You about to look like Amy instead of Shadow the Hedgehog. Accept it.
Please, don't make such a long face. It will be a really easy task, since you're already so gorgeous.
Already making moves when they just met. Oh my god, he definitely wants his pussy fucking pounded. He probably hasn't had his pussy pounded in a hot minute.
You'll look regal when you've put some meat on those bones, and those ugly wounds have vanished.
Really, really did call him beat up and broken and used and abused, didn't you? Adnan studied the cheerful young man and shook his head, still worried but slightly amused. Were all the harem boys like that? Oh yeah, where are all the harem boys like this? Are all the harem boys bottoms? You know what? Let's be kind. Let's just go thank you for the compliment.
Thank you for the compliment.
He is not amused in the slightest. He is just like, thank you for the compliment, but fuck you. Oh, he got a little
I
heart.
hope you don't take it the wrong way.
No, of course not.
Adnan found it difficult to feel annoyed at Halim. He was too cheerful to say anything but nice words.
Right. Let's go get your bath ready. His Majesty will expect you to have dinner with him.
Ooh, dinner with all the other boys? Does my milkshake bring all the boys to the yard? Is that what's gonna happen today?
Wait, what? What is the Sultan like?
Despite the vizier's words, he kept imagining the Sultan as a fat, middle-aged man with a temper. He was trying to, figure out a way to escape, but in the meantime, he would have to comply with what he asked of him. The whole situation made him want to retch.
Oh, don't worry. He's usually very kind. My advice is that you just let him do whatever he wants.
We're gonna have a daddy. Pack up the leather, boys. We're going.
The only thing he dislikes is when someone is not obedient. So just do whatever he asks and you'll be fine.
Yeah, so in that way you don't get slit in the throat, honey. I already hate the Sultan, Adnan thought. I must escape from here. Whatever it takes. The streets are a better place to live than this disgusting place. Look at this poor brainwashed guy. God, he's so pitiable. I don't want to become like him. Never. I'd rather be dead. He sighed loudly.
Let's proceed with the bath then.
Yeah, make yourself seem pretty.
Great. I'm sure you'll feel way better once you're clean and out of those rags.
Oh, and just straight up to the bedroom. Hello, bedroom. Hello, Miss Bedroom, how are you? Hello! What time am I at? I still got time. Adnan definitely felt better after a hot bath, but that didn't help his troubled mind at all. It had been ages since the last time that he was able to pay for a hammam, a public bath, and he enjoyed himself when Halim vigorously rubbed his back. Oh, look at you! Look at you! You look pretty! You look pretty! Now you just need to get rid of those bruises, those cuts, but you look pretty! Pretty. But right then, when he stepped into the Sultan's bedroom, he reflected on his bad luck. At least, the Sultan hadn't arrived yet, so he had a moment for himself. The bedroom was the most luxurious place that he had seen in his entire life. Not only was the bed huge, capable of holding perhaps 5 people, but the carpets under his feet were so thick that his toes got lost in the soft fabric. Bitch, he got money. Bitch, he got money. He gonna get a daddy. He got money. He gonna get he has a sugar daddy, bitch. I mean, he might be a slave, but let's say that he wasn't a slave. Bitch, sugar daddy. The curtains that half covered the bed were silky and looked as expensive as the rest of the lavish cloths in the room. Adnan wandered by the adjacent rooms, attached to the bedroom through arches, a dressing room, a lounge with sets and low tables, and a private bath larger than the one Adnan had just used. He kept touching every surface with awe. The owner was certainly rich. Exactly, sugar daddy, bitch. Kill him and get that money.
I'm glad you like the place so far.
That's the wrong way. I'm about to simp for a pretty boy. I'm about to simp for a pretty man. I'm about to simp for sugar daddy. I'm about to simp for jewels and capes and robes. Oh my. Oh my.
Let's see what we've got here.
Oh, he's saying oh my too. Bitch, do you see that blush? Do you see that Miss Blush Blush? Do you see that Miss Blush Blush? He's ready. Adnan had been too distracted to hear the door opening. The man didn't fit the mental image Adnan had built into the Sultan at all. But he still didn't know if that was a good thing or not. Anyway, he didn't like to be stared at that way, as if the Sultan was weighing him to find his value. Ooh, really did indeed say slave in this house.
Not bad in the eyes at all. A bit scrawny, but that issue can be solved easily.
With eating a lot of food, eating a lot of nutrition, make him fat, baby. Make him big.
Should I say thank you?
Oh, don't have a tongue. Adnan, don't have a tongue. He's pretty. Don't. He's pretty. Shut up. A shadow crossed the Sultan's face for a moment. Adnan thought he was going to be hit. Oh, he's pretty. I want to bow and apologize. A bit scared, Adnan hurried to bow and stumble upon his words.
I apologize, Your Majesty.
Yeah, I'm like, first off, think smart. Second off, he's pretty.
It's alright. Harun told me you've never served in a harem before, so I'll let it pass this time.
Oh, okay, love that. Alright, period. Let's go. I want to have your children. Hey, heart!
But in the future, remember to talk to me properly. Do you understand?
He's like kind, but like demand. I have a boyfriend, but am I about to simp? Ooh, honey. Ooh, honey, you're gonna have to ask me. Bitch, I'm an 8-ball. You're gonna have to ask me again later.
I understand, Your Majesty.
Good. Now, help me take off my cloak and turban, and we can have the dinner served.
Oh. Are we gonna see bits and pieces? Adnan reluctantly approached the Sultan and took off his cloak and turban.
More comfortable now. Yes.
I don't know clothes. I'm sorry if that's an asshole thing for me to say. I don't know things. I would like education. Also, you're still pretty. Two servants came from the bedroom carrying a silver tray each one. That makes sense. They were covered, but the smell that came off the trays made Adnan's mouth water.
Place them on the table and leave, please. Oh, first, put away my cloak, would you?
They took the Sultan's garment from the hand of a very confused Adnan and hung them with great care in the dressing room. They were gone in the blink of an eye after bowing profusely at the Sultan.
Sit down closer to me. What's your name?
They sat on the low set in front of the small dining table, now covered in plates full of meat, vegetables, cheese, and huge dates. For those of you who don't know, dates are basically ginormous raisins. And my god, does that sound fucking good right now. You best shut the fuck up. Adnan kept staring at the food, wondering if he's truly going to be allowed to touch those plates. He was very aware of the eyes the Sultan piercing him. He sat as far from the man as the set allowed him.
My name is Adnan, Your Majesty.
He's got a tongue on him. Even when he's just like saying stuff, Adnan's got a tongue on him. He's gonna get himself hit.
Adnan, Pleased to meet you. I'm the Sultan al-Rashid.
The way that you said that made me... Bitch, I'm gonna simp.
I know perfectly well that you're not here by choice. But I hope your stay won't be as hard as you surely imagine right now. And that you'll come to appreciate me with time.
And he's nice. He doesn't backhand. He's not an old pervert. Bitch, you best be a fucking slut. You carry a thing of lube around you all the time, bitch, because you're gonna be staying here for a while. And that's by my choice. That impressed Adnan as much kinder than he could ever imagine as Sultan, but he didn't feel inclined to comment on it. Instead, he kept looking at the food with the corner of his eye in silence. The Sultan finally picked up a piece of meat on a bit of bread, passed it through the brownish, deliciously smelling sauce, and brought it to his mouth.
Don't be so shy. Let's dig in.
Don't say that to him. He's probably going to just like indulge himself in absolute food. He's gonna make himself a mess and he's gonna have to take another bath, bitch. That was a clear invitation, even though Adnan needed a moment to process that yes, he was allowed to eat then. He started to pick some pieces of food too, trying to be careful not eating too fast or splattering meat sauce around. The Sultan didn't take its eyes off him though, seemingly amused.
I'm glad to see you enjoy our food so much.
I mean, he's been living on the streets. He probably hasn't had bread in a long time. Let alone meat. Like, bread is probably... Like, if this was Hunger Games, like, bread is a fucking delicacy to the people that aren't in Capital through District 4. He's probably glad that he has something. Anand glared at him. Of course, he thought, because I'm just a miserable deadbeat guy he picked up from the streets. He was tempted to stop eating at once, but he was truly hungry. See, I told you, he has a tongue. Like, he's gonna get himself smacked. He was truly hungry. So in the end, his basic needs weighed more than his pride, and he kept munching, avoiding the Sultan's amused eyes.
Tell me, Adnan, how did you end up as a slave?
He stole an apple from the market. Adnan would really prefer not to explain. It was rather embarrassing telling the kind of thing to someone like the Sultan, who had probably been born already wrapped in silks and jewels. What could he understand about the life of the streets?
Harun has told me that you were caught stealing food in the market. Is that true?
How right was I? If he says that it was specifically an apple, like, nat 20 on investigation, bitch. I'm good. Adnan nodded, avoiding the Sultan's eyes.
And you were sentenced to 10 years of slavery.
Damn. Alright, let's go. 10 years? Fuck. Alright.
You must have surely led a difficult life. Did you live in the street?
Yes.
That was a little easier to admit. I mean, it wasn't his fault after all.
I see. Do you have any family? Parents? Siblings?
He's probably an orphan. Adnan stared at the Sultan, his expression hard and cold. He wasn't going to talk about his parents, not to someone like him.
It's okay. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I was just trying to make small talk with you.
But honestly, like, I'm kind of here for it. He's like, I'm kind of here for him.
I'd like to know more about you, of course. I always want to know where my harem slaves come from.
Damn. Reasonable and responsible.
But besides that, I want you to feel comfortable. You should drink more wine.
Oh, you want him drunk? You want him drunk so you could throw him on the bed and just have your way, bitch? Alright, let's go. As he poured more red, fruity-smelling wine in Adnan's cup.
I'm alright. I don't like wine that much.
You should drink anyway. You know, what comes next will probably feel better for you if you're relaxed. Wine helps.
I was so right. He was going to throw him onto the bed and use his way. Oh, perra. Don't fucking look at me, sir. Adnan felt his blood hot in his face all of a sudden. Right. He shouldn't forget what was about to happen. Ready or not, he was supposed to have sex with the Sultan when they finished dinner. How much time do I have left for that? Definitely not enough time. The Sultan took Adnan's cup and placed it closer to the slave, almost with delicacy. He said nothing, but his eyes were insistent. Oh, no, you bitch, you gotta get relaxed. You gotta drink. More than a bit hesitant, Adnan took the cup and emptied it into three long gulps. He said, make me drunk so I don't have to remember this. He really said, I'm a Pisces, and I don't want to do this. Oh, man. Oh, God. Obviously pleased, the Sultan smiled and poured him another serving of wine.
Adnan, you're sitting too far away. Come closer. I won't bite you.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh shit. Oh, we're getting so. Oh, episode 2, and I already have to get it demonetized. When he approached the young man, the Sultan slid a hand around his waist and pulled him still closer. To his shock, the Sultan leaned in and sniffed his hair. How grimy and greasy is it?
You smell good. Come and sit on my lap.
Before we sit on his lap, I'm stopping the episode there, dude. Oh my god, wait, I'm having a lot more. Oh, I haven't felt this way. I haven't felt this way about a visual novel in a long time, honey. Oh, I needed the refreshment. Thank you all so much for watching. My name's Veed. I hope that you had a wonderful time watching this. I hope that you had a wonderful time watching me drop into a new visual novel because Camp Buddy doesn't want to work for me anymore. And, oh, things are getting spicy and it's only episode 1. Make sure to hit the like, comment, subscribe button down below. You know, help a fellow YouTuber out. Make sure to hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any of my uploads. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.